Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. Today we are doing a beaded curtain project. Here I have a tension rod. As this curtain rod does not separate in the center, I'll be making my topper big enough to go over the end piece. Here is our pattern. As you can see here, these beads are slightly different. That is because these two are shared. I'll show you how to do that as we go. I'm going to be using light sapphire, which is number 19 of the plastic faceted beads. In this video, we are going to be using the 2-string technique. So we will start here and then we will add 2 to each string and cross. So we have our start bead. We add 2 to each string. And then we'll cross. And then we'll add 2 to each string and cross until we have the length we need. I'm going to start by doing 5 circles. That gives me my 5, so I will now check to see how it goes around the rod. I'm going to do 2 more circles. So again, we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, and cross. And then this next one, because I believe it'll be the last, we're going to cross here. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3 to one string and 1 to the other. And as we're using the same color for the whole thing, it doesn't matter which string you add to. If we had a design, we would need to be careful to make sure where our design is, but we're just using one color, so we'll add 1 and then 3 to the other string, and then we will cross, and now before we continue, we will just double check, and we do go around, so we're all set there. Now we want the string coming out towards the end of our row, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 beads and then cross. Now we'll go through our 2 side beads. And then we'll add 1, 2, and cross until we get to the last circle. to the second to last circle. So again, we're going to add 1, 2, cross. Now this time we only have one side circle left. You don't ever want to go through the end circle, just the one side. And then keep a hold of this string here, as you will be adding to the one you just went through your side bead. And you're going to add 1, then you're going to go through the shared bead, and then you're going to add 2, 3. So we add 1, then making sure we're going through the right direction, we go through our shared bead, and then we add the next. Well, actually we add 1, and then this one we are crossing with both strings. Alright, now the string that is coming in towards our piece, we want to go through the bead next to it. And now we're ready to begin the next row. We're going to add 1, 2, 3 and cross. And we want the bead that's coming out up top towards the end of our row, which is where the shared bead is. And we're going to add 3 beads. And then we're going to cross the 4th one. And we go through our 2 side beads. And then we add 1, 2 and cross until we come to the second to last circle. Oh, I see what happened. Now I caught my other string in there. Alright, now that's fixed. Now let's see where we are. You can tell when you're coming to the end is you match up to the other side. So we have 2 circles left. So we'll again add 1, 2, and cross. Now for our last circle, we'll go through our 2 side beads. And this time we're going to add 1, 2, 3. We're going to add them all on the bead coming out away from your previous row. Add all 3 beads onto here. Then you want to go through the bead that your other string is coming out of, that your string's coming out on either side of it. And now we want to come out of this shared bead here. So this string's going to go through 2. This string here is going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, so that they're both coming out of the shared bead on the end. And now we'll save this string for starting our strand. And there you have the beginning to your beaded doily.